Alrighty, welcome back, folks, once again for another episode of Old Guy Farmer Single Failure Challenge. I completely forgot what I was doing here for a moment. Let's jump in it. Let's get to her. Now, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get that Ponzi set up. So, I guess we're going to do things a little bit differently than I kind of originally planned. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah, we're going to do things a little bit differently than I planned on doing for this episode, I guess. Mainly because, like I said, I forgot to get that buffalo set up. So I don't know. We'll just kind of go with the flow a little bit. Gotta remember what I'm doing here. That's a good start. Oh, shoot. Whoopsie. Frank Forrest says hello. Welcome, Frank. Thanks for stopping in. Bloombread says, hey there. Welcome, Bloombread. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hope everybody's day is going good. I, for one, just started a 4-day weekend, and I am stoked. Like, beyond belief type stoked. Sorry, I just wanted to double check something there. Nope, too far. There we go. Perfect. Z says I made it this time. And I should pretty much start right off this stream saying I apologize. I kind of left you guys last night saying that I was going to do a doubleheader. And then me and Doughboy kind of got distracted. And next thing I knew, it was like 11:30 in the evening. I was like, man, I gotta work in the morning. I can't really stay up late enough to do a live stream at that point, right? So I apologize for that. You guys pretty much should be sadly used to that by now. I know I'm not exactly the most consistent person in the world. So we're just gonna cut some flippin' trees. Whoa, where am I going? And kind of see where that takes us, I guess. We'll see where the scorpion ends up at. I mean, I'd like to haul some trees in, that's for sure. After our live stream there last night, I stopped in on Farmer Klein's live stream, and I thought I was going to give him a hard time because my bank account is higher than his. But then he started listing off the lists of assets that he has, and it does have me a little bit concerned that I'm not quite as far ahead of the game as I really thought I was. So I gotta get some friggin' work in. Like, we're on episode 9 of what really needs to be 72 episodes. Or give or take 72. I'd like to shorten that a little bit. So we're going to say that we started at 2,000 hours. Is that how you say it? Essentially 8 o'clock in the evening. And we're going to go till 9 o'clock in the evening instead. We're going to try to pick up at least an hour per episode. Just to... At 1 extra hour per episode after 24 episodes, well, that's a full day. Right? And that's gets us a little bit closer to the end goal. Farmer Klein says you need to get them trains running. Between yesterday's live stream and today's live stream, the way it's already started, if I had the trains running, I would probably be a dead man by now. Z asks, do you have your monitors, or do your monitors have G-Sync? No, they do not. I did not feel the need for it for the type of gaming that I do. I'm not playing fast-paced games or anything like that, and I really have absolutely no issues. I don't regret the fact that I did not purchase G-Sync monitors. That is quite an additional expense. So I'm thankful I went with what I did, because I think that it turned out just fine. But it's already nighttime. So really this whole staying an hour later than the previous stream has worked out quite well so far. Because it usually ends up being an extra hour on top of that by the time I get done my entire outro and so on. And like, we were starting the days originally in the morning time, and now it's more like we're starting the streams in the evening. So it's definitely working to our advantage. We're definitely starting to make some time up. Ah! He says, okay, thanks for responding. No problem, buddy. Oh, poop. I drop it like that so it doesn't fall inside that, whatchamacallit? You guys know what I mean by the whatchamacallit, right? Come on, fall off. Maybe if we just... Wow, I've got 2 logs stuck on me right now. Okay, he's like magically stuck to me. He's kind of just floating there. You guys seeing this? He's not actually touching the Ponzi whatsoever. Slight game. Welcome to Rover Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Yeah, this tree is glitched right out. There goes one half of it. Should probably turn my lights on. Me and Doughboy ended up watching some of Grizzly Bear Sims live stream. He was also doing the single player challenge last night, and he was using the Mac truck. No, actually it was you, Farmer Klein. And now that I think about it, you were using the Mac truck, trying to pick up bales, and we were both just like, how the heck does he see anything? With the weather you were having, I was just like, whoa. It doesn't look fun. The Ponzi does have a nice set of lights on it. So when I am in bad weather, I tend to like to be in this piece of equipment. Obviously, if strategies were different, then I may have a different piece of equipment, but... Oh, I want to go forward. So the plan is we're just gonna follow this railroad track all the way to where it meets the road. That's kind of the game plan. And if we get there and we can find another strip along a road or something that we can get to, then I'd be more than all right with hitting something like that up, because like I said, I did forget to install that buffalo that I wanted. I am a very forgetful person sometimes. Oh, come on, fall the way I want you to fall. I did finally remember to install some, or download some new tunes for the stream, so hopefully you guys can listen to few different beats, not a ton of them. I think I got 12 or 15, something like that. My internet's acting up a little bit today. Thankfully, my upload speed is working tremendously. My download speed is just poop. But ironically, the entire east coast of Canada today had serious internet issues. One of the major internet suppliers, internet service providers of Atlantic, Canada, from my understanding, got hacked. And it shut communications down big time. Like, the store that I was working at, we had no internet there. So everything was shut down, and we couldn't access the main system. It was just an absolute mess. People weren't able to call 911, things like that. It was, because it wasn't just internet, it was phone networks, it was phone networks, cable, all that jazz. But yeah, it was pretty serious. Thankfully, it, for the most part, seems to have resolved now. I think they're still kind of working on it. I'm wondering if that's why my download speed is kind of poop right now, but download speed doesn't really affect my streaming ability, so here we are. Duck Zorley says, good morning. Welcome, Duck. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping in, good sir. Appreciate you stopping by. So, where to next? Yeah, we'll just keep heading this way. So there's quite a good chunk of mountain territory here to take care of. Craig Adams says hello. Welcome, Craig. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome to the live stream. Once again, we're cutting logs and taking names. Okay, that was not a great joke, but that's what I do. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to lift this up a little bit. A little bit of an awkward angle, but it worked the way I wanted it to. Farmer Klein says, I put up a video, give you some logging tips, RB. Well, maybe I'll just have to check that out. My logging not good enough for you? Jeez Louise. You just can't please some people, right? Yeah, I was saying very early into the live stream there, Farmer Klein. I'm not quite sure if you were in the stream yet or not, that after watching your live stream and attempting to give you a hard time about your bank balance, then you made it very clear that you're a little bit better off than what it looks like. I got a little worried, and yeah. Hence why we are, I made every effort possible to get here in time this evening. I was late leaving work, and I had errands to run after work, and I was like, no, I gotta get in there. I gotta do a live stream, because I gotta start bringing some money into the bank, because I don't think I'm quite as far ahead as I thought I was. Come on, Bessie. This has got to be the torquiest piece of equipment in the game. Like, it'll just climb anything. So I hope everybody is getting ready for a nice weekend. It's a long weekend for us. Today is New Brunswick Day. So celebrating the province that I live in. I shouldn't say. Did I say today is? This weekend, Monday, is New Brunswick Day. And then I actually managed to swing getting Tuesday off as well. So I got a super long weekend because I've got more off. You know, I'm happier than a pig and dog snap. Well, you may not have been trying to scare me, but you did. Yeah. I knew it wasn't. I knew it was all. It wasn't the whole kit and caboodle, but I really thought I still had a decent lead. And then I realized that I by no means have a decent lead. In fact, I'm probably quite far behind. Alright. What to find next? Another tree, perhaps? So yeah, I did stop by Grizzly Bear Sims live stream there last night. I can't remember if it was before or after Farmer Klein's. But somebody actually made mention to him, because he was logging at the time, made mention to him about using the sawdust mod, and I think he's pretty much at the same mindset I am. $801 vehicle running cost, not too bad. GTX says, good morning everybody. Welcome GTX, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping in. Or evening if it's not the morning. Yeah, actually it is evening for me. Not super late yet, but by the time the live stream's over, there won't be any sunlight left in the sky, I'm sure. Yeah, he was pretty much of the same mindset I was, and said, you know, I think he thinks it's just too time consuming to try to fill a tipper with sawdust. Think I can be a little bit more productive, just cutting and grabbing trees. Tux Orley says it's morning for the important people. Ouch, bro. Not cool. See how it is. So what's up, Andy? Long time no see. Thanks for stopping in, man. I really do appreciate it. Oh, look at that one lonely tree we left behind. Climb! See, this is what I'm talking about. The torque this thing has. Andy, you'll be happy to know that I've actually been making very good use of the autoloader logging trailer in this thing. It has come in a ton of... I'm trying to figure out the best wording for this. It's been really frickin' handy. GTX says we don't mean anything by it. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you for one bloody second. Oh, too far. Come on, come on. I want the tree. There we go. I forget how to look at the forecast, Farmer Klein. Hook a brother up with some commands and I'll let you know what it looks like. But I mean, at this point, we're still not going to be able to know what winter looks like because we're still too far away, I think. We're just on day 4 of midsummer, so we've got 6 days of autumn before we can. Well, I'm sure once we get into autumn, we will start seeing what the weather is going to look like. Left Alt F. That's kind of what I figured it was. Actually, I thought it was left Control F, but let me try to figure out why the frick this thing won't cut. Oh, this is one of them stubborn ones, eh? Oh, I'm off, that's why. Come on, fall! Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you, went to Splitsville on that. Don't need to get into that into details about why, but, my understanding is you're now with, LS Mod Company, is that correct? So I've got rain, overcast, rain, sun, rain, overcast. I've got some pretty snotty weather coming up. Hopefully that doesn't carry through to winter time, but you just never know. Yeah. I'm surprised Duck Zorley's hanging out in my live streams. He's been around for the last few of them. Considering pretty much as of lately, all we've been doing is the single player challenge, and logging's all we do on it. We do some on Woodshire, but we're still waiting for the grass to grow on Woodshire, and I just haven't been on that map enough lately. But I am really hoping with a 4-day weekend. I am really hoping with a 4-day weekend that I'll have some time at some point in time to get some time in on Woodshire. Farmer Klein says, yes, a wet autumn may mean a very bad winter. I should have never shown you my forecast. Getting your hopes up now. That's alright. I'll stay in this thing and I'll just log all winter long if I have to. It doesn't bother me one little bit. And we'll pick them all up in the springtime. Duck says, yes, yes, Andy, I want some more Big M's. The Duck Sorely limited edition in particular. Yeah, no, logging is good to remove the trees and make more room for grass. Farm Klein says a big cry duck is all I hear. GTX is correct. I actually quit modding, but some people convinced me to keep on, and LSM invited me in, so here we are. Cool. GTX, but I do not day any GTX mod stuff is looked after by other members. Okay. I want the tree. Give me the tree. Duck says, anyways, must go to a doctor's appointment. Ugh. Later, new Big M. And LS modding is coming. Please. Please. Have a good one, Duck Zorley. Thanks for stopping in. Really do appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you on the flip side, buddy. GTX Duck Zorley has GTX has a push mower for Duck Zorley. Somehow I feel like that would not cut his knees. A little bit of a pun intended there. Not gonna lie. What? Oh, you're smoking stuff there, Farmer Klein. No way. Maybe after like 2 years, but not right away. They're going to be frozen. At least they're frozen in my winters. Raise the boom off the ground so I don't get in trouble. Grab this little patch down here that I miss. Says it has a catcher that holds 20 liters. That's funny. Can you imagine how long that would take? Let's say mowing the field that Farmer Klein mowed last night. You'd be 2 years mow with that. I should probably raise my boom a little bit. Come on, where's she be? Where's she be? Oh! Nothing happened. Y'all saw nothing. Let's get in here. So this is pretty much all Ponzi Buffalo stuff here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Oh. If I were to try to bring the Mack truck in through these hills, we'd spend the entire stream just pushing the truck around. We did enough of that during last night's live stream. I don't think that's necessary to do 2 back-to-back. Trying to think though. I think we went the entire stream though without rolling the truck over. Now, I do know for a fact, because he admitted it, I didn't get a chance to check out the archive yet, I will admit. But I am not, I guess somebody else from the challenge took my turn for rolling a big rig. Oh, that's stop and go gas. I gotta shut that off. You just don't need it with pedals. Andy, I want to give you a quick thanks once again for finally kind of giving me the nudge to get into the gearbox mod. Clearly I'm not using it right now, but I do use it on Woodshire and I absolutely love it. In fact, I've actually loved it enough to go out and specifically order a hand throttle. Because that mod actually gives you the option for a hand throttle, and I do have it kind of set up on my joystick. It just doesn't work very well because it's really small. But I really enjoy that mod. It adds a ton more realism I always love, the more buttons I can push, the better. And that really adds a lot. I am having trouble for some reason with one of the tractors. It just doesn't seem to want to work right for me, but Gearbox mod is a great mod. It's been around since 2013. Yeah, I saw it in 2015, and I tried it with the keyboard and gave up. I was just like, it's not really for me. But when you have the controllers, it's now that I have it, I'll never want to play a series again without it, I don't think. Except on 1455, I'd like to turn it off on that because it doesn't want to work right. Yeah, it does. It adds a real simulator feel. I've always said anything that could add to the immersion level of the simulation aspect of the game is okay, am I stuck or something? Yeah, I'm right up against a log here. Red Ranger says, so much logging in your past videos slash frown face. Yeah, that's just because of the challenge that I'm running right now. I miss doing some of my other videos. The ironic thing is that next time we're on Woodshire, we have logging to do. I miss some of the other aspects, I'm not going to lie. But for the challenge, I've told myself this is what I'm going to do. Truth is, I didn't really think that the challenge was kind of going to take over my channel like it has. But I just really haven't had time to do, you know, technically I've got Woodshire, and I have Higher Hills. Now the challenge, mine and Doughboy's project. Not to mention I have a mod map that I'm creating. And all the other behind the scenes stuff. And real life, I don't have time to do all of it. And I've been focusing mainly on this challenge because it's, well, there's a deadline, right? Mark's got his burger. Hashtag jealous. Red says, can't wait till Sunday. Alright, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to give a quick little, how do you like me now, about what's coming on Sunday. So, most of you, oh poop, I didn't need to back down here. Most of you already know that me and Doughboy have been working on a secret project for, honestly, it's probably been like 2 months. And it's finally completed. We are rolling it out Sunday. It will premiere Sunday. I can figure out how to schedule it. It's going to premiere 6 o'clock Eastern time. So, 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern, so very early on Sunday. GTX says, at my real cab.lua, as the gear selection to dash cab is using Tactra. Try it offline if you get time. Yeah, I will try to do that. Yeah. So essentially what it is, if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, is the shifter actually moves inside the truck. I actually haven't tried it yet with a big rig. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll work with my SKRS shifter. Oh, shh. shoot. Look at that, self-corrected. I don't think it's going to work with my SKRS shifter the way I'd like for it to, but that's on Farming Simulator, not on any of the modders, I think. Farming Simulator just has very, very poor controller support. Red says, dang, 6 a.m. we'll have to set an alarm. That's right. We'll have to set an alarm. We'll have to pay attention to both our channels. It's going to be coming. Liam says, what's up, RB? Not too much, buddy. Oh, you look, is that a sad face? That's not cool, bro. Oh, okay, it'll show the selected gear you have on the dash. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like the speed does. Right on, right on, right on. So that'd be much like American Truck Sim, where you can see the gear that you're in if you have the right dash mode selected. Let's swing this over here. It doesn't swing around very fast. That's one of the downsides to it. Not really sure where Doughboy is this evening. I was kind of expecting to hear from him by now, and or be seeing him stream, but he's been pretty silent as of thus far this evening. And I did get a brief message from him this afternoon, which I didn't notice till I got home, but oh God. Erica says, what's up, Rubber Burn? Not too much. Cutting logs, cutting farts, and breaking hearts. That's what we're doing tonight. Now, let's turn that just a little bit. That's a big one. That's a big one. Cover this one, turn my head. I've learned that's the trick. You gotta have the head turned directly at the tree. And then when you lift it up, you pull it straight backwards, and it's like you want to have the head facing forward to the pond seat. That's what I should say. And then it falls the direction that you actually want it to fall, and not kind of on top of your cab, which can be a bit challenging. Red says, what if Doughboy died? That's a very dark question. I'd be very, very saddened if that were to ever happen, but I don't foresee that. Might actually at the top of the hill be able to cut a truckload that the truck will actually be able to grab. Going ahead. This says it's 6:33 in Texas. Yeah, it's I guess it would be 8:33 in where I'm at. I suspect he's probably just a little tied up with family. That's probably what it is. He's been out on the road all week. Understandably so. Wants to have a little family time. Well, it works. Well, this is not exactly going the way I want it to. Alright, good to go. Got some serious angle going on right now with Ponzi. Nothing she can't handle. That's a big one right there. Mark says it's Doughboy from out east too. Wow, that is a weird fog outside. It almost looks like snow. In real life, I'm saying. Yes, he is from out east. Well, I'm quite well. I think you'd consider east Pennsylvania, I believe. Don't quote me. Is Doughboy's location. Farmer Oops in the house. What up, Farmer Oops? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. You guys finished streaming? Are you there, Oops? By the way, if you guys haven't checked out his channel yet, Farmer Oops now has his very own channel. I've been in there quite a few times. Haven't been able to chat to him many times, but I've given him plenty of thumbs up. Yeah, he just recently started doing his own live streams. It's sure to be a hoot. I can pretty much guarantee that. So check him out if you haven't. Yeah, are you guys done live streaming already? I guess it is a little late, but. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's, howdy, Farmer Oops.
Yeah?
What's going on, old man?
I'm not old.
Huh?
I am not old.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
How have you been for 3-4 hours?
Okay, yeah.
So, Jay is gonna go around start do some episodes for a competition.
Okay.
And Nathan, I mean, who gonna do that? For
Yeah.
Jay. So. I'm a little bit tired myself, so.
See, a little late. What time is it where you're at?
1:45.
In the morning.
Yeah, middle of the night.
You're a trooper, I'll give you that.
We did start at 9 o'clock in the evening, so.
Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second, folks. I gotta grab myself a beverage here. Thankfully, all I have to do is literally turn my chair around now. Alright, let's find another tree to grab. This one looks as good as any. Oh, I'm gonna move my chair up a little bit now. Odd's been here and he's gone. Just like that, folks. Alright, really we just have these 2 big ones left. And then there's a bunch of little guys, unfortunately, but they're logs nonetheless. No log left behind. Well, we may have left a few behind along the way, but Mark says man cave for the win. Yes, sir. I actually, I've been looking for a mini, fridge recently, and one of my buddies actually just won a mini fridge that's shaped like a toolbox. And well, me being a mechanic, I was like, dude, how much you want for that thing? He's like, man, I haven't even plugged it in yet. Let me use it for the weekend first. But then get a hold of me Monday and I'll let you know. So I'm totally going to do that. I would love to get my hands on that thing. Farmer Klein says, how you plan on getting all these trees? Ponzi Buffalo with the autoloader. Old guy farmer sent me a link for it. I keep meaning to download it and keep forgetting. Whoa. See, it rotates, like my zoom moves, like, okay. So the zoom and turning the entire cab is on the same axis on my joystick somehow, even though they're different. It does it at the same time. And for whatever reason, my zoom, Farming Simulator 1715 logger just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, good sir. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Official Gamer 134 just subscribed. Holy jumpers, we got 2 in a row. Welcome, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, for whatever reason, the view seems to rotate a little bit faster than the actual cab does, and that's really frustrating. Farmer Client says, how you... Yeah, I already answered that. The Ponzi Buffalo. Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to downloading it. That's the problem. Erica says, Rover, you should watch videos on camping mod. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. Maybe I will check it out. Mark says, Canadian driving at Farmer Klein. Buddy, if you want to have a snow drifting competition in real life, bring it on. Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, I'll smoke you. Farmer Klein says, and that picks up 8mm logs. Oh, Farmer Klein, now you got me pooping my pants. I don't know if it picks up 8-meter logs. I would think so. I mean, they're made by the same company. You'd think if it's... I don't know.
I'm back.
Welcome back, on. Mark says he's not giving up that fridge. No, I'll coax it out of him somehow. He owes me a few favors. No, header cam. Actually, I'll show you guys header cam. if I remember how to I don't know how to change views. See there. That's header cam right there. That's messed up. It's kind of a cool view. Actually, let's try grabbing a log. I guess it's not a log yet. It's still a tree. That is messed up. GTX says we could get that sorted out of the early game. That's actually a good point. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be that difficult to... Wow. Yeah, header cam doesn't work for me. Look at how much of that tree I left behind. Pretty much the only part of the tree worth anything. Yeah, that probably... Yeah, I might just... Thanks, Andy. I might have to get in touch with you if I run into any issues there. We are getting a huge chunk of trees taken out here. Like this entire corner of the map. Once we get this strip finished, is just going to have been clear cut. The old guy farmer said he doesn't think I have to worry about running out of trees, but I don't know. I'm still not convinced by that fact. Farmer Klein says use that view more. Roll your truck more. Mark says, lol, nice fence post. Yeah, pretty much, eh? Eric says there's an Audi mod. Yeah, Audi mod probably doesn't really do anything for me. First off, I'm more of a domestic kind of guy. Actually, I'm a Ford guy. I can respect the German cars and whatnot, but they don't tickle my fancy. That's funny. I think win of the evening last night though went to Mark's timeout of Old Guy Farmer. If you guys were watching Farmer Klein's stream, or message deletion, I guess it was. It was just excessive emojis, if I remember correctly, and I got a kick out of that. Maybe it was something else. I don't quite remember. But I laughed my head off when I seen that. Oh dear. Oh, things have gone wrong. Yeah, it'll work. Not quite the way I wanted it to, but it'll work nonetheless. Mark says you should put a helper on driving duties to sell the logs. More time for cutting. Now, how would I go about doing that? Because it's not like they're going to a silo to pick them up, right? Like, trying to teach them to come grab all the logs, I would think would be a bit difficult. Oh yes, that's right. He was advertising himself. Yeah, Doughboy was trying to convince me to time him out. And I was like, that would be pretty hilarious. Maybe overkill though. Okay, so I am not set up very well for this tree. Mark says I was going to ban him and unban him, but I thought Klein would have had a heart attack. Farmer Klein says, yeah, you'd have to drive all over the map with course play. Yeah, I like that idea. Oh, you guys are horrible. I'm starting to get curious once again as to how many trees I've cut. Now, Farmer Klein in his last statement, or in his last live stream, stated that if he wins the challenge, that he would be giving away his edition that he wins to a subscriber, and you'd have to make a guess as to how many bales he's baled, and closest person wins. And I had actually planned on giving away the version if I won, or the DLC rather, if I won. But I hadn't really planned on saying that yet. But he's already come out of the bag and said it, so I thought I might as well. But then I really did like his idea, and I hope he doesn't get mad. I'm going to kind of rob it. And if I win, we'll do a guess on how many trees I've cut. So you guys have gotten some numbers from me previously, but you won't get any more from this point forward. Erica says, I saw a video today of somebody building a handmade Lamborghini. Yes, sir. That's cool. Mark says, I use Courseplay, drive to the sell point, then tab over to unload and repeat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would save you a bit of time, wouldn't it? Farmer Klein says, unless you have 1,500 cut, you're way behind. Okay, this thing's got to drive faster than this. What else we got in here? Farmer Klein says, if at Overburner Gaming wins, he will give his prize to Farmer Klein. Red Ranger says, check out how many you cut down. Well, now, I just said that if I do win, you guys have to guess how many that I've cut down. So you pretty much, you know, good idea would be to keep an eye on the live streams. Kind of have an idea of how many I'm cutting down. But yeah, if I show you now, then it just makes it pretty easy to guess, right? So you just gotta pay attention to the live streams, and that's a great way to get the number. Mark says it's not stealing the idea; it's a remix. I like that. Ah, why is it backing up? I have my foot on the brake. That was flipping weird. We'll just cut it there, I guess. Doughboy wouldn't be happy with me leaving the trees on the tracks like this, but Doughboy's not here right now, so Erica says he used an old part from a van. Yeah. It's definitely not fully a Lamborghini. Although if it's a Volkswagen Lamborghini or a Volkswagen van, it could still be technically made part from the same company at least. Ooh, I think we should. Farmer Klein says, I think we should guess how many trees you didn't cut. That'd be very difficult. because I have to drive around and the end of it and count how many trees I have left over. For all I know, we will have like a massive chunk left over. I don't know. I think we're gonna see a massive chunk out of this map, but you know, around the edges of the map, that may be where there's quite a few left over. Henry in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome to another live stream. Thanks for stopping in, good sir. Oh, poop, wrong way. Our client's just any way he can make me waste time here. That's exactly what he's after. Listen, when I said roll the truck last night, it wasn't because I wanted you to waste time. I just didn't want to be the only person who was rolling trucks all the time. Alright. Oh, too far.
Talk to you later. We're gonna go to the bed now.
Alright, you have a great evening there, Rod, and we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Alright, somehow I managed to get one stuck in the articulation point there. Anybody know what that point is actually called? I know that's where it articulates, but is that point of the spot called anything? And Mark says, I'm guessing 4,678. Remember that. Final episode, that's what I'm taking the numbers. I have the memory of a goldfish. So, yeah, I'm just going to tell you right now, I ain't going to remember that. No flipping way. Erica says he tried to make a Lamborghini Revention. Not sure what a Revention. I haven't heard of those. Or do you mean like reinvention? Our client says you did roll it, you just didn't see. Mark was there. I took the time to check out the details on the underside of the truck. Nice animations, by the way. Yeah, no, I did know that, like, I knew you rolled it. I just wanted to be not the only one who did it on a regular basis. That's the key term there. See, like, it's right in there, but it's actually too close, which is ironic, right? What the heck? There. Was that saying cut the entire time? Probably. Boom. Alright. We just have this little patch that we're going to come back and grab. And we've got a massive chunk of taken out of the map. Sometime we'll have to drive through on the Mack truck and just look at it. Look at it from kind of a zoomed out perspective at speed and see how empty it looks. I think it'll be pretty interesting. Erica says it's a race car. Okay. Mike says, well, yes. Nice modeling, Farmer Klein. Henry says, do some fishing. Well, we did some swimming the other day when we did our gold nugget hunting. That would be an interesting mod, some sort of fishing mod. I was thinking someday some of us streamers from PCSG should get together and play a game of basketball. I think that'd be pretty interesting in and of itself. Henry says, "Or are you not a fisherman?" Well, I enjoy fishing. The sad thing is, though, I don't know if I'm allergic to fish or what it is, but if I try to eat fish, like, I just instantly puke. Even the smell of it, just, I do like fishing. Icelandic Farmer in the house. Welcome, Ice. Thanks for stopping in. What's going on, buddy? This is like, oh, just sniffing me. Okay. Give me 1 second here, folks. Alright, where to next? Let's grab these little guys right here. GTX. What did you do? I'm not even sure what he said. Oh, this is funny. Just give me 1 second. 1 second here, folks. Yeah, I just had to check out what that was, and I'm probably going to agree with you there, GTX, but I am trying to keep a clean chat. Ice says, "Are you winning the challenge?" Well, depends on what you're going by. Pure bank balance, I think yes. With assets, I think probably not. However, we want to be real about it. Probably just cut $200,000 worth of trees so far this stream. I don't hate GTX. In fact, I quite appreciate that guy. Back it on up. Back it on up now. Back it on. Oh dear. Alright. Front Klein says, Nightbot got angry when I posted a file name on Old Guy Farmer's stream. Yes, sir. Rainian says, hello everybody. Welcome to Rainian. Thanks for stopping in. Erica says he also cleans himself and rolls around in the dirt. Yeah, many dogs do that. Yeah. It's ironic when they clean themselves and then roll around in the dirt. Ooh. Mark just came up with a very good idea. Except, wait. I don't know how much they'll depreciate in value. Because over 3 years, if they depreciate to the point that it's not worth it. I don't. Oh. Ice says, okay, I hope you're still talking to the trees, though. Occasionally. Yes. Yes, we do kill many, many trees here. Yes. I never claimed to be a tree hugger. We're dropping logs like, I don't know, things drop, I guess. Back a little bit more. It's a tree genocide. Still, I'll never figure out why that last little chunk, that big tree, goes misty. Farmer Klein rubbing in the fact that winter's coming. Yeah, I know. You sound like you've been watching Game of Thrones. Yeah. That's what all the trees are for, bro. I'm gonna chop this up into firewood. Farmer Klein hating on me tonight. Oh, so harsh, bro. So harsh. I'm gonna laugh very, very hard if I don't see any snow at all. Pedro says yes, Game of Thrones is here. Yeah, all we need is the White Walkers. Farmer Klein says, yeah, I watch Game of Thrones. I watch it for the swords. Yeah, that's what I watch it for, too. Definitely not the full frontal nudity. Erica says, whenever we try to give him a bath, he tries to get out, and it happens every time. Yeah. Ice says, in that case, you'll have heat for 10 years. Yeah, if only I could actually take it out of the game and put it in real life. Now, I do actually have an apartment with electric heat, but if I could have 10 years worth of heat, I'd freaking install my own wood stove. Drop that power bill down in the wintertime. Oh, I hate that. Mark says you should start building a tower with them near the cell point. With the windmills, you mean? Yeah, I'm just worried about the depreciation value, right? That it's not a bad idea. Just the depreciation value. I don't know how it works. Maybe I'll have to do a test off screen sometime. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break here, folks. So I'm gonna hope that this isn't against the rules, but if it is, then whatever. I'm gonna pause the game here real quick, and like give me like I don't know. 30 seconds and I'll be right back.
Halfway
I'm pretty sure I said 30 seconds, not 3 seconds ice. Henry asks who's Farmer Klein, who's Farmer Klein's favorite character? His is Khaleesi. Mine would probably be Jon Snow. Not that anybody asked. Farmer Klein says, I'm clicking the continue button, but nothing's happening. Oh, you're cracking me up tonight, buddy. Cracking me up. I don't think RB has a touch screen. Mark says, no bio spot in the man cave. Jeez. The bio spot is directly next to said man cave. Back to the archives, Ice. Back to the archives. Mark says it's called a hose and a funnel. For Vegas style. Oh Lord, what did I start? GTX says, if you did not know, you can use the pause break button on your keyboard for that. I did not. What's the shortcut for that? Guy says, no, don't have time, have to sleep. The weekend, though, bro. Who needs sleep on the weekend? Farmer Klein says, seriously, where's the train? I don't have logo drive turned on, bro. So sorry about your luck. You get no comedy here, man. So 1,500 hours, that means we are 3/4 of the way through this stream. We're going to go till 1,900 hours, which is 6 game hours away. No, sorry, 2,100 hours. Ooh. Wasn't me. Apparently we're not quite there yet. Says, sleep when you're dead, bud. That was just wasting time. It's above your arrow keys. Oh. Yes, sir. I see. I didn't actually realize there was a pause break button on my keyboard. I don't think I've ever used that before. Thanks, GTX. Or Andy, whatever you want to go by. I get confused when I actually know people's names and they use a different screen name. It's really tricky with Terranium. So I talk to him all the time on Discord. Never call him by Terranium. Ice says, well, if I don't sleep, I'm dead, mate. A really cruel joke I could say right now, but I'll leave it. I'll leave it for this one. I don't want him angry at me when I join him for Cherry Hills tomorrow. That is, as long as they are still planning on running Cherry Hills. GTX says, I am easy, call me what you want, just not late for any meal, please. I am easy. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend. Oh snap, I said it. Where is the tree? Get on the cutter. There she be. Isa, so you are joining tomorrow? That's the plan, man. I have 100% full intentions of joining you tomorrow. It's been entirely too long since I've done a live stream with you guys, and I do miss doing so. This way, turn the header, and I cut that one a little tall, but 'tis what it is. Farmer Klein says, can ATS or ETS have snow? If so, you should make it so RB can get practice. Ironically, there actually are. Well, there is a winter mod for ATS. I'm not actually. Yeah, I think there's one for ATS as well. And there are even winter physics mods that you can run as well. I tried running them before myself, and they're poor at best, in my opinion. The winter mod's alright, but the winter physics mod, I don't know, kept crashing my game. But that's a discussion for the ages, how ATS mods just never work right. It's because they update their game every 6 weeks, it seems. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. You know, constantly updating, they're giving new content and so whatnot, but they're doing it in a way that makes old mods cease functioning. Duck Zorley says he's back. Welcome back, Duck. Ice responding to from K. I'll just sit here and log all winter long, bro. I'll chop them down all winter long. Dropped it on the wrong side. Electricity. Ice says, I have to go sleepy La La Land. You have a nice stream, mate, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Sounds good, man. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow, man. GTX says, hey, the Pushmower fan is back. Somehow I doubt that is true. Whoa, dropped it right on the other logs. See, now this is what I was talking about. I didn't have the header set the right way, so now it's trying to push right up against my Ponzi. Right into where I don't want it to go, and yeah, it's falling in. Ah, double flip. You guys can't tell, that's my really angry, not swearing tone. Everything's going wrong. Savage in the house says, hey man, it's me. Welcome back, Savage. Long time no see. Good to have you back. I think it's been a while at least. Clyde, close 0.6. Oh, what's the working with 0.5? Oh, okay. 0.5 me. Ah, you guys talked about push mode. I was kind of getting lost there for a second. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we'll get this little patch of forestry taken care of. Yeah. Where should he? Come on, I'm right on top of the frickin' thing. Duck says, I used to have a man crush on you. It's dissolving quickly. Are you talking to me? Because I never had somebody have a man crush on me, or at least not that I know of. I'd be quite flattered, not going to lie. Savage says, funny, I had the same problem a couple of days ago. What problem is that, buddy? Man crushed you? Farmer Klein says, get 20 all working with Follow Me to rival the Big M. I bet you it's probably cheaper than the Big M. Again, we're on the frickin' thing and it doesn't want to work. Try zooming in here. There. Mark says, yeah, never mind the windmills, just tested a loser after 1 year. Okay. Clyde says it should be a lot cheaper. Yeah, the hourly wages would eventually catch up with you. That's the only thing. Frank Forrest says, night all, have a good one. Thanks, Frank, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you later, man. Chuck says, don't worry, RB. It wasn't his persona or looks, just his modding skills. Oh, so you weren't talking about me. That's sad. Savage says, where you had a log stuck on the Scorpion. Oh, okay. Yeah. GTX says RB needs an auto load and auto sell log trailer. That'd be pretty sweet. Savage says, I messed up that spelling. That's alright, but yeah, I caught what you were trying to say there. Rolled in. Bloop. That says he needs a mud map. Find them all again. I like muddy maps. Not gonna lie. I like playing in mud. So I know I said I was gonna log until 2100 hours, but I really want to get this patch of trees done. So we might just go until this patch of trees is tout fini. So it's kind of looking like we're not going to break the Mack truck out once for this entire episode. Which will be a Old Guy Farmer first. Old Guy Farmer single player challenge first. Where I did not use, well, where the only piece of equipment I used was the Ponzi Scorpion. I don't know, maybe we'll get these done by 2100 though. It's going to be close, I think. These ones are a little bit closer together. Makes it a little bit easier. Mark says building Gold Crest Prairie. One log at a time, yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Can you imagine what you actually could do, though, if you cut all the logs, or cut every tree, and get rid of all the stumps, broke out a plow? Can you imagine how much extra land you would have? I think you would, you'd almost have a completely different map. Now, a lot of the trees are in very tricky places, like up on that hillside. In real life, you're not going to actually plant anything there. In Farming Simulator, you could, but the ironic thing here is we're going to spend this entire episode cutting trees, and then the next episode is going to be nighttime, so we're going to continue cutting trees. It's way easier to the Ponzi just has so much more light than the Mack truck has that we have that it's just easier to cut logs at night rather than try to find logs. Unless the Buffalo has lights as good as the Scorpion does, but I doubt it will, solely for the fact that part of the reason the lights are so good on this is because there's one on the boom, and we won't be using the boom because it's going to be auto loading, right? Mark says plow the whole thing and make it wheat. Yeah. Armor Klein says, isn't wheat a required crop? I planted my wheat already. Oh, you're just messing with me now, but I read the contest rules. It said nothing about wheat. Actually, that reminds me, snap! I never sold what? Actually, does hard mode have stuff left over in the bunkers? Or in the silos, rather? But if it does, I never sold that stuff. Should, oops. Oh, crap. Now I'm pressing all... This is me pressing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, let's take a look here. No, yeah, we don't have anything. Okay. I'm used to playing on normal mode, not hard mode. Like it says, it's being written in a long, long time ago. Once in a land far, far away. A long, long time ago. This is going to be one heck of an opening here. Hard mode hardly ever has silo stuff at the start. Mark says no, silos are empty. Okay. Probably a half dozen of trees or so left. That'll be it. Another one in the books. Trying to start to get the haze of the sun coming down. We cut a metric ton of trees today. Now, I know I've used that saying before, but obviously today, much more so. Oh yeah, I just took out another building. Whoopsie! Yeah, obviously today, much more than any previous live stream during this challenge. Excuse me. Farmer K says, you should sell the map and get the lizard logging pickup. Just anything you can try to do to convince me to take a little bit longer. Erica says, what are the contest rules? So, essentially, you are stuck to 15x speed, 6-day seasons. Yes, you are running seasons mod. 3 years. Make as much money as you can. Rule number one, must put Farmer Klein. Rule number one, don't listen to anything Farmer Klein says. What else are there for rules? So everything has to be live streamed. No editing of the map or XMLs is allowed. I'm trying to think what else was rules. You have to start and stop on the save screen, which I almost didn't do last time. Thankfully, I didn't actually shut the stream off. Farming Sim 1715 Logger says, do you have Xbox One or PS4? I do own a PS4. I am running on a custom-built PC that I built myself. But I do own a PS4. But the honest truth is I probably haven't turned that thing on for over a year. I started PC gaming over a year ago now. And that's when I decided I need to build myself a decent gaming PC, and I haven't looked back ever since. I, for the longest time, was a console gamer, but I've finally switched to PC, and now that I'm here, I can't see myself ever switching back. Come on. I just want the tree. There it is. Well, we're pretty much going to be 2,100. We're pretty much going to be 2,100 hours on the dot. Couldn't get much closer, I don't think. We'll have this patch finished up. That works just fine and dandy for me. So I think we're going to start winding the stream down now. I want to thank absolutely everybody who joined today. This has been a great stream. Thank you to the new subscribers for hitting that button. If you haven't hit the like button, I really do appreciate it if you would. I really would appreciate it if you could. That's what I meant to say. Welcome to Rebel Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. I'm sure I'll be doing a live stream of some sort tomorrow. Like I said, I am on a 4-day weekend, so there'll probably be quite a few streams from me over the next little while. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for stopping by. All you guys just lurking in the background, that's cool. Thanks, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the social media accounts. They are on the YouTube header as well as in the description below. Other challengers in the farming, Old Guy Farmer single player challenge, linked down below. I've got partner in crime, Doughboy. Check his channel out. Our big surprise is coming up Sunday. Don't forget to check that out. I've got a couple other YouTubers down below. You can check that out as well. Put them out. What else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing something. But, yeah, I guess I need to save this thing. And Erica says, if you had to get the most likes to win the contest, you would lose. She makes a valid point. You guys should probably hit that like button on your way out. And until next time, y'all have a great evening. See ya.